Hello! Welcome to day 4. I get to this point in Polarthon every year where I start to think, oh my god, it's nearly over. Actually, it's the midway point, but like, it's nearly over. I don't want it to be over. I love this week. But, day 4, hello. I'm being vlogging. Strange.
Vlogception.
Vlogception. It's funny. But yeah, day 4, and I am on book 5.
I think so, yeah.
Book 5?
Nordic Tales, Winter Tales.
Nordic Tales, Winter Tales.
Narwhal.
Narwhal and the Wind Child.
Oh.
So I'm about to start my 5th book on day 4. I mean, Narwhal was only tiny, but it's still a book. But I'm really excited about today. Today is the book that I'm like most excited for this week. And it's East of the Sun, West of the Moon by Jackie Morris. Jackie Morris is an illustrator. They actually illustrate the Robin Hobb covers. That's what I know Jackie Morris for. But this is her reimagining of East of the Sun, West of the Moon. It's not a retelling, it is like the original story, as far as I'm aware. I obviously haven't read it yet. But Jackie Morris's reimagining of the original story, and it's got loads of, let me find a double page spread for you, loads of illustrations throughout it. I'll probably get some B-roll of some of the most beautiful ones, but there's so many. Like, here's another one. I'm so excited about reading it. East of the Sun, West of the Moon is one of my favourite, like, folk tales, fairy tales. I was talking to Marissa about this last night, actually, because she read East of the Sun, West of the Moon, like the original 30-page story. She's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. When I say it's my favourite, I feel like I need to clarify it's my favourite origin story for retellings, because I feel like with classic folktales and stuff, they're always really short and there's not that much to them. But East of the Sun, West of the Moon is my favourite for retellings and reimaginings. It's like my favourite base inspiration story, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm ridiculously excited to read this, so I'm gonna get cracking. But yeah, the vlog is already edited, uploaded, waiting to go up. Steph's already finished a book this morning.
Yep.
It's successful. We've done some businessy things, done some emails. It's good. I mean, it is like 1:30, and we're only now settling. I say we, you finished a book. I'm only now settling down to read. But it's a good day, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna get cracking. Speak to you later. I didn't mean to record as I burped.
Of course you did. Had to get at least one of them in. You've been doing it all day.
I'm very gassy today. Sorry about that.
I feel like if you squeezed around her stomach, she'd just burp. She's like a squeaky toy today. Wow.
I really am. It's been a little
That's
bit
not even a
ridiculous.
joke either. Jake was literally rubbing your back before you couldn't stop burping.
You can see your butt. Oh, hello. It's been a hot minute or 9 hours since we last spoke or something like that. But I read East of the Sun, West of the Moon. I think I got quite a bit of B-roll of me reading this because it's just such a beautiful book. So you will have seen a lot of the illustrations as I was reading it. But this is just gorgeous. I said before I started it that I thought that it was Jackie Morris's reimagining of the original and was pretty true to the original. It was, but it's got a lot more modern. I say a lot more. It is a little bit more modern in its setting and stuff. Like at the very beginning, it's in a modern world with like cars and buses and stuff. But it was so beautiful. Like the detail that Jackie Morris has added to it to like turn it into this full story rather than the original folktale, which is like 30 pages or something. To turn it into a full story, the detail that she's added is just so beautiful, and it was such a heartwarming read. Gave me chills, just made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I absolutely adored it. So if you want an East of the Sun, West of the Moon story, I really recommend this if you want one that's close to the original and not necessarily a retelling, but more of a reimagining. Which I know sound like they would be similar things, but you know what I mean, the difference between a reimagining and a retelling, right? Less inspired by and more actually the story. But yeah, it was really beautiful. However, the ending took me by surprise. Like, what happened at the very end is not how the original ends. That is not the choice that is made at the end. So, a liberty was taken there, for sure. But, 5 stars. I loved it, but I knew I would. So, yeah. It was bound to happen. Absolutely beautiful. One that I will for sure reread, and one that I want to record an audiobook of because it's just beautiful. And I was reading some of it out loud to Steph, and Steph said I should make an audiobook, so I might do that.
It's really short, very relaxing. I wouldn't even speed her up.
No chipmunk Jade.
No.
Just normal Jade. But yeah, gorgeous book. I'm so thrilled to have read it. My plan after that was to read Russian Tales. However, this feels like repetitive now because we've literally just told Steph's blog this. But today we've been nodding dogs.
Yeah.
It's been not necessarily a sleepy day, but every now and then we have been a bit like...
Yeah, it's been a lot more chill from the last couple of days of chaos, hasn't it? So I think we're just winding down from that a little bit as well.
A day of definite more relaxation and chilling out. Like literally we've been blanket burritos all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, because of that I wanted an audiobook, and there isn't an audiobook for this one, which is really sad because the Nordic Tales one I listened to the audiobook of yesterday, and the audiobook was really good. Felt like a bedtime story. Loved it. But there isn't an audiobook for this one, and I just don't think my eyes had the capability to read this themselves. So I haven't picked this up. I'm sad about it, because I wanted to. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow with it or something, I don't know. But yeah, passed on this. However, what me and Steph have been doing, because we both wanted an audiobook, and there wasn't one for that, and Steph's been dipping in and out of her thriller book, we've decided to do the most intimate buddy read buddies can do, and we're literally sharing a copy of The Ice Whisperers and sharing an audiobook. We've got one earphone each, and we're like reading along together in the same copy whilst listening to it, of The Ice Whisperers, yeah, which is the middle grade monthly pick for February. So if you didn't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know that at this point, because we literally picked it for Polarthon. But if you didn't, feel free to grab a copy, read along. Live show will be at some point. But this is about a young girl called Bella, whose father has disappeared, her mother has passed away, and she's gone to live with her uncle in Siberia. But there is something a bit mysterious and perhaps dangerous about the house that she's living in with her uncle, and she uncovers a secret, like, portal to an ancient Arctic world that is at risk, and she discovers the impossible, that she has a sister born 40,000, I get that number wrong every time, 40,000 years before her. And I think together they have to save this frozen land. But we are 69 pages in currently, so we're going to continue with that. Wasn't necessarily the plan for today, for me at least, but, you know, there's a good chance that we could binge read the rest of this tonight.
Yes.
So that's that. But yeah, that is the update that you definitely needed, because it's been hours since I spoke to you last, and I was supposed to be daily vlogging, and I feel like I haven't really done that today. Oh, and I did chicken and chorizo tray bake for dinner, and it was delicious, and Steph loved it.
It was lush.
Yum yum.
Would recommend, 10 out of 10.
Oh, 10 out of 10, did you hear that? Amazing, shed a tear. Anyway, we're gonna go and continue our very intimate buddy read, and I shall check in with you a little bit later on. Hello. I am not going to disclose the time of day.
Do you want me to?
No.
Okay.
It's really late. Let's just say Jake will be getting up for work in less than 2 hours. And we haven't gone to bed. We have had such a productive evening though.
Very productive, yeah.
Last time I spoke to you, we had Gavin's sprints on. I'd finished East of the Sun, West of the Moon, and we were going to be starting Ice Whisperers by Helenka Stashira. We finished that. We did the cutest buddy read you ever did see.
Yeah. We filmed none of it as well.
We filmed none of our buddy read, yeah. But
great.
We've read the entirety of The Ice Whisperers by Helenka Stashira. I think it's probably at, like, now that I use Storygraph, I can do half stars. If I'm being honest, I haven't core-piled. Probably at like a 3.5 for me. Maybe a 4. It's around that region. It was cute. There was definitely, I think, some logic issues in terms of everything that would make someone think, what the heck? Our main character was just like, oh, cool, alright, yeah. And, like, didn't really question anything enough, I don't think. Very much took everything in her stride, which is a middle grade adventure, like, it's gonna happen. But it did occasionally throw me out of the story a little bit, just being like, okay. But it was good fun, it was cute. Sisters, the bond of sisters, the development with the relationship of the sisters was really cute, and how they came to care for each other after having a pretty rough start. But yeah, it was cute. I look forward to discussing it in more depth with Gavin for Middle Grade Monthly, even though, let's be honest, having read it at ridiculous o'clock, will I remember everything when it comes to the live show? Probably not. Gavin may have to take more of a lead on that one. But it was cute. I liked it. Yeah, 3.5, maybe 4 stars. And then yeah, we've just been really productive and done a load of worky things that I can't tell you about. Sorry to be cryptic. None of it's for me, so...
No, it is.
Okay, one of the things was for me, sort of. Us. Cryptic. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you worked it out yet? But otherwise, I should probably wrap this up. I can't believe I read 2 full books today, to be honest. Because I normally aim for a book a day for Polarthon. And I think I'm already on like 7 books or something now. No, 6.
Book 5, book 6. Yeah, 6 books. So you'll be on book 7 tomorrow.
Wow. I am smashing it, surprisingly.
You are.
Didn't see this coming. Did you see this coming? Because I didn't see this coming. I don't know what my plans are for reading tomorrow. Maybe I will pick up the Russian Tales book, we'll see. I say tomorrow, later today. Maybe I'll pick up something different entirely. You'll have to find out tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I hope day 4 was a success for you. And as this is going up on day 5, I hope day 5 is going well for you. And I hope you're having a good week. Cool. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Chat to down below. All that usual jazz. And farewell. Goodbye.